Good day, YouTubers. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all around the world. We got some stuff done this week. I was working probably 6 hours yesterday and a couple hours the day before that. But we ended up, after a little research on the plans and a little common sense process of elimination, we went ahead and glued on this top deck. We were thinking that we could get away with not putting that on there so that we could get to the middle deck without something being in the way, but the plans sort of didn't allow for me to do that without a lot of fitting later on. It would not be easy to do, and for the sake of access, this is pretty short opening here from both sides. I can touch my fingers together, so we're going to work with it like we already started. I got the planking done on the outside of the ship all the way around, and I took the ship, or this is really not a ship but a cutaway of a ship. I took the cutaway over to the bench and used the dremel with the cut wheel on the dremel to knock off all these tails hanging out, and then I used a sanding wheel on the dremel to sand down that edge, and then brought it back over here and glued on the ones here on the inside. The plans show for this to be open, like the frames are open in there. But now the next step in the plans is to cover the outside and this top railing with this walnut planking that's very small thickness, 0.6 millimeters. So we got to cover the whole thing and the inside of the railing with this stuff. And it shouldn't be too hard. I am going to sand a little bit out here to make sure I don't have too much stuff sticking up to make the second layer on level. Now you can see there's some high spots that we want to sand down a little bit. And then of course we got to cut off these tails and sand that so everything looks flush on this face on both sides. So we did get good progress done this week. I was gonna try to film working on this for doing some of them planking, but I couldn't get my SD card to work. I had to get another SD card. So whatever we did film didn't come out. So here today, Friday already, I got most of the work done, but I don't have a filming of it. But at least you can see the progress we made this week compared to last week. That's a lot of progress. So now we got to put the planking on the outside, the walnut, give it that color like it's showing on the picture in the box, and I think after that we start laying out for the gun port cut out holes. So I'll work on that next week. Thanks for viewing the videos, everybody that's been a regular in my channel. I am feeling better after this ICD installed in my chest, and I think I'm on the next to the last week of healing before I can go back to normal functionality. And there's a few restrictions, like I can't work on a car engine while it's running. You know, I could work on a car, I just can't lean over the hood while it's running. And you know, if you're checking something and the engine needs to run, I'll have to figure out a way to get around that. And there's stuff like you got to stay at least 2 feet away from an induction cooktop or a table saw while it's running, so you don't get interference from that magnetic field. So it's not too bad. Probably shouldn't be doing those things anyway, but I'll be fine. Just got to be aware of that. Be a little more cautious what I do. So thanks for watching.